It has been nearly 7 years since a devastating EF3 tornado struck Jacksonville, causing widespread destruction to both the city and Jacksonville State University. In recognition of Severe Weather Preparedness Week, EAN News interviewed Jacksonville Mayor Johnny Smith, who reflected on the city's challenges in the aftermath, particularly the extended power outages and the disruption of essential services.
We couldn't get to folks. You know, just about every street on the east side of town was just closed. I mean, we couldn't, just covered with trees and limbs and debris and everything. So we had, our phone lines were jammed up. I mean, it was just, and people were calling about, they couldn't understand really, some of them just couldn't understand what's going on. They're trapped in their house, trying to get out of the house, couldn't get out of the house, and we couldn't get to them. So getting streets cleared turned out probably to be the number one problem. But as you're trying to do that, you're dealing with all those utilities.
8 months before the tornado, officials of Calhoun County had the opportunity to attend an emergency preparedness training in Emmitsburg, Maryland. Mayor Smith described the training as a blessing, as it provided valuable skills that helped them respond more effectively during the disaster.
So we had all these people that had been up there and done tabletop type stuff and a lot of training, stayed there for a week. And it was people from all over the county. So when we set up our emergency operations center, we had 4 different branches of that center, and every one of them was somebody that had been to that training.
Despite the challenges, the city has made significant strides in preparedness. One of the key lessons learned, according to Mayor Smith, was the importance of securing funding. He admitted that prior to the storm, it was something he had not fully considered.
I mean, you got oil and gas mains, and you got water running out on the street and power lines on the ground. You can't wait about repairing those things. Well, that takes money. A lot of things you don't think about is preparing ahead of time to have some ready cash that you can get to when you have those kind of situations to occur. It also makes you think about communications. You know, it is so key, so key. And I thought, what if it had hit there instead of where it hit? We might not have had as many homes damaged, but we might have had communication damage to the point we still couldn't communicate. So making sure we've actually improved our communications a lot as a result of it. So we feel like we're in good shape now with communications. Don't have as much duplication as I'd like to have, but we're working on that.
When asked about the city's preparedness for another potential tornado, Mayor Smith expressed confidence in Jacksonville's ability to handle future emergencies. While Mayor Smith hopes the sirens never sound again, he emphasized that the most important lesson learned from the disaster is the power of community.
We can't handle it by ourselves. That's the key. I think that we're very prepared, probably better prepared than we were when it hit the first time. To do a good job, particularly do a good job after the fact, cleaning up and everything, but maybe a good job of making people safe at the beginning. But we have to depend on all our neighbors, you know, all of our neighbors. And it is amazing to me how people turn out to help. And we have a great working relationship with all the cities, you know, and everybody wants to help.